Hello everyone, my name is Andre Royan Saputra. We know these days have been a bad day for us, people around the world, where we can't go to everywhere we want anymore. We can't do our normal activities outside anymore, and we must stay at home doing our activity at home. That's all because the current public health crisis caused by the coronavirus, or as well known as COVID-19, which is spreading all around the world, that start from this city called Wuhan. It's in Hubei province in China. It's spreading so fast that it's almost 200,000 people there got affected by the virus, and now many countries feel the same thing, even in Europe, America, Asia, and also our country, Indonesia. Until now, many countries impose a lockdown policy in their country to prevent the spread of the virus. And the question is, does Indonesia actually need to impose a lockdown? Are there any impact to Indonesia if they do that? Before we go there, I'm gonna explain about lockdown. Lockdown. What is lockdown? According to Bayu Krishnamurti, as the National Committee for Avian Flu Control and Pandemic Preparedness in Indonesia, the lockdown or community quarantine are a type of quarantine in which all citizens in a certain region are prohibited from going in and out of the territory without official permission from authorities. We know that the first country to impose a total lockdown during the early stages of the COVID-19 outbreak was China. The country implemented the emergency protocol in the outbreak's epicenter of Wuhan, Hubei province. The city's population of 11 million was kept from leaving Wuhan to contain the spread of the disease. And also, there are already some countries in Europe impose a lockdown like Italy to minimize the increase of the coronavirus spreading. Now, what about Indonesia? Does Indonesia actually need to impose a lockdown? Now, why Indonesia still not impose a lockdown? I think the government cannot immediately issue a lockdown policy in Indonesia. The first reason is there are various aspects ranging from state security to the aspects of the microeconomy must be a heavy consideration before we decided to do a lockdown. I think that's why Indonesia's chief security minister said a lockdown was still not an option to contain the spread of COVID-19 in Indonesia. The second reason is I agree with the minister. The minister said a lockdown would endanger the livelihood of people working in some sectors, especially the daily workers. Don't compare us with these big lockdown developed countries. The big lockdown countries, most of the people are already advanced and most of them have insurance, job security, and they work with a monthly salary that even though they don't work, they still make a living. And another reason why Indonesia not impose a lockdown, we know that lockdown is not the only way to stop the spread of the virus. We can take example from a lockdown in Italy that has not stopped the spread of COVID-19 or reduced the death. Italy's lockdown failure was due to lack of discipline. In an effort to deal with the increasingly widespread coronavirus outbreak, the government encouraged people to implement social distancing or physical distancing. What is social distancing? Social distancing is one of the steps to prevent and control coronavirus infection by encouraging healthy people to limit visits to crowded places and direct contact with others. When implementing social distancing, a person is not allowed to shake hands and keep a distance of at least 1 meter when interacting with others, especially with people who are sick or at high risk of suffering from COVID-19. So I think that's why the government choose to do social distancing rather than do lockdown, because when we lock down, it will be affected to our economy, especially for daily workers. I think that's all from me. I hope this information will be useful for all of us, and also I hope this disease can be gone soon. I'm sorry if there are some mistake in the video, because it's my first video and also it's my thoughts from college. And thank you for watching my video. I hope you like it and see you next time.